Hi, this is Maestro Lieflander with my video series on my book Borrowed Arias for Sacred Use. This music book is a collection of famous arias taken from classical operas and oratorios, arranged by me for sacred or church use. This is a 20-part series that explains the changes I made and the context from which they came. Join me in discovering the divine in all good and noble music. Let's jump right in. Part 2 of our Borrowed Arias series is the beautiful Ständchen by Franz Schubert, beautifully sung here by the tenor Peter Schreiber. It is about two loved ones who are separated by war and they have agreed at a certain time to look at the moon and to think of each other and send each other's thoughts. And so here the soldier is thinking of his beloved and makes the most beautiful sentiments and feelings known to his beloved far away.
Schlanke Wipfel rauschen in des Mondes Licht, in des Mondes Licht, des Verräters feindlich lauschen, fürchte Holde nicht, fürchte die Nachtigallen schlagen, ach, sie fliehen dich. Mit der Töne süßen Klagen fliehen sie für mich. Verstehen des Busens Sehnen, kennen Liebesschmerz, kennen Liebesschmerz, rühren mit den Silbertönen jedes weiche jedes weiche Herz. Lass auch dir die Brust bewegen, Liebchen, höre mich, bebend harr ich dir entgegen. Komm, beglücke mich, komm, beglücke mich, beglücke
Hi, and welcome to part 2 of Borrowed Arias. As you heard in the intro, we are talking about the Ständchen, and this is this beautiful, well, you could almost call it a secular prayer, because there they are in the distance and thinking of each other and sending their thoughts there. And so these two elements of almost a secular prayer, of a mental communication, plus the longing that is in there, I thought make this Ständchen ideal for an Ave Maria and translates beautifully into the sacred context. And so, why an Ave Maria? We have already thousands and thousands and thousands. Well, as any musician might know, when you have a wedding or a funeral or some other occasion, the most requested song is Ave Maria. Can you please sing an Ave Maria for the celebration? And people don't even specify which one from the thousands that we have. They mean either one of two. The Bach-Gounod, or they mean the Schubert Ave Maria. The Schubert Ave Maria. And so it's only really these two in the entire world, and I've traveled a lot, seem to be existing in people's minds. And so I thought it was very, very prime time that we try to introduce a third Ave Maria to the general population. So to just expand this beauty a little bit more that we have. And so that's why I took this Ständchen and translated it into an Ave Maria. And it is beautiful how, with the right text division, all the climaxes work out fully. Word versus melody as where it stands. It works out very, very well, it turns out. I've made a few changes that make it more playable, because now we are looking at a very complex task of playing and singing all together. And so there are a few simplifications. The harmony is all the same. And for this particular edition, the low or medium low edition, I've transposed it down to A minor. And so, without further ado, here is the third Ave Maria. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you again in part 3 of Borrowed Arias for Sacred Use. And as a last word again, if you would like a copy of any of those arias, leave a comment below, and eventually I'll be answering and tell you how to contact me. Thank you very much, and see you next time.